Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight. Welcome back to another episode of Starbound in our 1.4 preview run. Let me adjust my microphone a little bit here because I don't like where it's at. Those many things I should totally take care of before we get started, but I never do. Anyway, I spent a bit of time fiddling with things off camera because I can't seem to get back to bounty hunting HQ. And yeah, here's a couple of the new items in the game. We've got keypads, presumably inspired by the many mods that add cool keypad items. With super secret keypad combinations, pay no mind to that room. We've got our cool office furniture, our lovely stapler, the computery thing, all kinds of nice stuff. And yes, now pay attention over here. Got some cool magenta-y stuff. There's even a magenta or a neon store of some sort. And there's new block types and stuff, I just haven't got around to exploring them, and oh yeah, that reminds me, turn off. There we go. Take away those admin privileges. If I can't get to the bounty board, I will bring the bounty board to me. And so here we are. You are assigned to another peacekeeper. Okay, well, apparently it's not going to be that simple, is it? That is mildly unfortunate, but hey, life goes on. Maybe all the time I spent over here will be enough to get things working. Maybe. Truth be told, I don't know why I can't, yeah, it just like locks up, and only in that particular system. Though I am mildly confused by what's going on there, but, you know, life goes on. Oh, wait. We are able to jump over there, so maybe there's just some weirdness. Am I just misunderstanding how this works? Because I was sure, you know, I've been here before. I could zoom in on the planet and, you know what, let's not question it. There's clearly a bug there. But now I think I understand what's going on. For whatever reason, it's treating the system that the bounty station is in like it's a place we haven't been to before. So we have to, first of all, travel there from the, like, galaxy map. Alright, now I gotcha. A little weird, hopefully they fix that soonish, but hey, we've got it figured out. And also it's possible someone already figured that out and pointed it out to us in the comments in the last episode, but I haven't seen those comments yet. Alright, here we go. Alright, boobly boobly boop. And, I mean, we shouldn't need too much more from this, but let's go after the high values and also all the pets, as it were. Yeah. I mean, they're almost all in the same place. I probably don't need to worry about these guys. But you know what? We'll take all the bounties anyway, just because we want to get this stuff done. Almanac Rift. Okay, good. So we actually should be able to get a lot of these all done in a reasonable amount of time. That's always good. And what else is there, exactly? There's a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm kind of looking... I don't want to look over all the items yet, because it's my understanding there's some spoilery stuff. Like, some, like, story-type stuff that kind of plays in to things we have done in, like, the vanilla story. And I don't want to accidentally look at something that I shouldn't if I want to get the full surprise. You know, of like seeing it for the first time for myself. But the office stuff I knew about, so I just kind of spawned that in. And thus, here we are. Alright, so let's see here. Where is our planet signature thingamajig? Yep. And, okay, might need to swing around. There we go. Just a little bit, as one sometimes does. There we go. Honestly, I probably don't need the dual grappling hooks, but they're just so cool, aren't they? I think so, anyway. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff all around. Also, I never realized how much I wanted an office set until the office set was added, so cool stuff all around. And our precious, precious stapler. Whoa. Oh no, that's actually a monster. I for a split second thought we were looking at some kind of something. Oh my, there's a lot of stuff down here. Ooh, and a challenge door. Oh god. Oh, so much lag. Why is there so much lag down here? Something, hello. I mean, I don't think they've added any more challenge room types, but what the heck, for old time's sake. Alright, what do you got for me, challenge room thingamajig? Boing. Ah, yes. Classic challenge room. But you are no challenge to me, challenge room. You know, until I inevitably kill myself on one of these traps by being a little too confident, or overconfident, rather. There we go. Good stuff. Good, a fight. I was almost bored. You know, if you guys actually put the work in yourselves, you'd totally have got the treasure already, instead of having to rely on me to get it for you. But here we are. You know, I didn't even really need to hit that switch. I could have totally skipped that, but you know what? It was worth it at the end of the day. Sort of, kind of. Alright, and before we go, let's make sure there's nothing else on this planet. The answer appears to be no. Also, I feel kind of silly for not noticing this until now, but I'm pretty sure that if the little quest icon exclamation mark is yellow, that means that you're actually going straight for the target, whereas if it's blue, you're actually looking for clues to the target's whereabouts. So, yeah. Kind of feeling a little silly on not recognizing that sooner, but then again, I'm here to play video games, not to pay attention and read stuff, and you are dead, my friend. What do you got for me, audio disc? Didn't you hear? We're being followed. We have to throw the peacekeepers off the lead. Bet that's gonna go super great. Bring the goods to Alfrat's Vale 1 instead. Oh goody, I don't even have to leave the system. That makes life all the more convenient for me. And I do like things being convenient. I actually got a little carried away there. We had to go to a different system after all. But we do know that the target is here somewhere, on this planet that we've actually visited at least once or twice before already. Silly criminals always clustering on the same planets. I think, so far, if I had any suggestions for this update, it would be maybe make it so that there's a slightly wider range of systems and planets that these things can show up on. I'm pretty sure there's probably a reason why there seems to be only 2 different systems per peacekeeper station that we can actually find these guys on, and that's probably just to make it slightly easier for testing purposes to, you know, so that we end up repeating a lot for that very purpose. But I do kind of hope that in the future, we maybe see a slightly wider range so that we can, you know, have an excuse to visit even more systems. But then again, I say that now, and maybe that'll be the case when we get to the higher levels. I don't know yet. Speaking perhaps a little prematurely, but, you know, we can totally do that from time to time. As long as it's only from time to time, and we're not jumping to conclusions about things all the time. Oh, this is actually the place. They've just repopulated. Or maybe... Wait, no, we haven't been here before. I was gonna say, I was sure we had, but then as I look at it a bit more closely, I realize, no, it's not. I'll never tell you where Slice and Rodmer is. Alright, he's in Almac Drift. Then, you know, we just kind of let him teleport away. So we got to go back to the initial system we were in. Ah, there's no lore. But then again, the update is still very much in its beta stage, so maybe we'll see some lore books there. So I feel that's got to be the reason that they would have put a bookshelf here, is maybe we can get, like, bounty hunting lore stuff. Because I do like my lore. But anyway, let's move on. Alright, and away we go again. Here's hoping that we've got the guy this time, and he's not running us on yet another wild goose chase. Though that is something these criminals do like doing, is running us on wild goose chases. But this is a hideout, so I have some hope this is the right place. Now, I really don't know why I loot everything. You won't make me talk! Okay, this is not actually the right place. Okay, he's on Almac Rift 1, which I'm pretty sure takes us to an entirely different system, and I am slightly disappointed in myself for that one. Ooh, how do I... Oh, I was gonna say, oh, how do I open this door? But it's not that hard, it's just... Yeah. There's a part of me that feels like he was supposed to be in here. Well, maybe not. I mean, this is just another room in the ship. But that would have been kind of cool, making us... Anyway. It's all good, one way or the other. Okay, this guy, he can't be that far away. Though we have been here a couple of times. Also, what are you doing here, Fish Axe? Get away. We don't need fancy admin items when we're playing on camera. Off camera is a totally other story, but... Ow, good job. You know what? Let's just mine through this. Much more convenient. That also kind of makes me wish I had saved our, oh boy. Saved our, speedy juice for later. You know, like once we made it to the top of this hill, for instance. Ah, well, such is life. And as such... Oh, well, that snow didn't last very long. But here we are. And I'm sure he's gonna turn up. Hopefully without making us search too long and hard for him. I'm also still kind of curious what that whole nature reserve thing was all about. Oh, hello. Remember that a couple episodes back? Like, what was it, episode... Or no, it was like the very first episode we did of this. We went to a planet and it was like actually a nature reserve. I swear I've never seen that before in this game, so I have no idea what that was, but it's kind of cool. And I kind of hope we see it again so I can try to figure out what exactly happened there. Oh god, no. You know, I really wish there was a weapon that was, like, really good against spookets and other enemies that could turn invisible and invincible. Alright, well, that actually kind of worked. Oh my god, I dropped one of my guns. I'm an idiot. But then again, that should probably come as no surprise. Alright. Here we... You know what a thought also occurred to me? Is there a danger, presuming... Which one are you? Are you, Neither of these were the people we were after. Danggummit. Alright, trek on over to Aldrich Rift 3. But a thought occurs to me, since these things do have tile protection... Oh. Okay, it did have tile protection, but the tile protection must go away as soon as you've done whatever is, relevant. Like, I presume once we, hit this, it stopped being tile protected. So I was gonna say, wouldn't there be a risk if these things keep spawning on planets, eventually the whole planet could, in theory, if you do enough of these, end up being completely and totally tile protected? The answer, as it turns out, is a resounding no. Which is rather fortunate for me, all things considered. So, yeah, alright. And look at that. Slice and Rotomir. He's presumably... Oh, hello. Looks like your target is real close, but these are just regular old bandits who, you know, we can see and kill any old day. Oh, you might have actually been peaceful and I just murdered you for nothing. Good job. I don't know... I honestly don't know why I'm bothering to loot everything, since we're probably not coming back to this save after this hits the stable build. But then again, maybe we will. Could be something we, you know, revisit multiple times. Wow, we're dealing with a giant nerd. Actually, it's not true. He's wearing like, what is that, like Groucho Marx glasses? Is that who I'm thinking of? Am I? You know what? Let's not worry about this. Oh, he was wearing a disguise. Others have been wearing disguises. And I've missed that. I'll be back one day. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. You don't suppose it's like supposed to be wired up to this at some point. Again, a lot of very beta stuff going on right now, so we can't trust anything as anything at all. Anyway, let's move on to the next level of bounty hunting excellence. Hey there, partner. Ooh, that's nice. That's real nice. Oxa the Rogue. Booyah. Time to take down the Mad Wizard League for good. We picked up the trail of their leader, Oxa the Rogue. Make sure you're well prepared for this one. Their base is sure to be heavily fortified. Oakley dokley. Let's go do it. Elfrat's Vale the Third. Okay, so we know that we're going to be going somewhere. This is an ocean world, as is clearly evident. I don't know if... I wonder if there's any specific, unique ocean world type spawn things for these types of bounties. I'm going to go ahead and guess the answer is no, but then again, that would be a nice little attention to detail kind of thing where... if such a thing was possible. And maybe it is. I honestly can't tell you for sure because we haven't done enough of these to really rule out the possibility. And by underwater ones, I specifically mean like stuff that would have like some kind of airlock system and not just one that spawns underwater. I mean, I guess one that just spawns underwater is technically an underwater like micro dungeon, but you know, it's not what I'm really imagining here. I think it'd be cool to have some kind of airlock system there. Actually, it'd be kind of cool, something similar on a, hello friend. If, something similar on a moon planet. Not that you need an airlock or anything in, Starbound moons or anything once you get your basic stuff up and running, but still, you know, it's one of those things where it's a nice touch to have. It's not necessary, but it is a nice touch. And also, looks like we have found our office space. More or less. I'll take that. Alright, and away we go. Let's do it. Have I mentioned how much I like these? Like, this whole idea is just cool. Hello there, Mad Wizard Man. You are done. And doomed. And domed. And other words that describe your defeat. There we go. Why is this here? Oh, I know why. It's because when we pull this, it's going to like open up a trap door and we're going to drop to our doom, probably, maybe. Oh, they even have garbage. What's this? Folks like you are always sticking their nose where it don't belong, and you had something to say as well, friend, but I wasn't really paying attention. Nor do I intend to pay attention at any point in the future. I also hate that NPCs close doors behind them. It's very polite, but at the same time, it's kind of annoying. Though there's probably a time and a place for it. What did I tell you? Your secret Batman-style lair, which is not really Batman-style at all, won't fool me. But it is a secret lair of the sort that Batman might have, so not an entirely incorrect statement. Hello. Oh, you guys have arcade games. You know, I always wished that Chucklefish, that whole visual novel thing was cool. I kind of wish they made more arcades that actually did stuff. Though there's a few modders that have taken up the torch on that and added little mini-game type things, which is really cool, of course. I don't know if... oh my goodness, this is considerably more elaborate than the last place we were in. I mean, we've got poison, we've got this whole, like, underground lair, they've got an above-ground part. I mean, the attention to detail these mad wizards put into their base building. Hats off to you, sir and or madams. Sirs and or madams. Whatever it is I'm trying to say. You know what I also like? There's a lot of Nova Kid. I mean, it kind of paints a negative picture of the Nova Kid as being like criminals. But at the same time, they are very Western themed, and just honestly, Starbound can really stand to have more Nova Kids presence, in my personal opinion. I also gotta say, I kind of feel going through these bounty things that to some extent, Chucklefish must have got some, the Mad Wizard League and are the rowdiest bunch of something something, and you got murder boned right away. Are you naked? Naked and wearing glasses. I underestimate you, peacekeeper. You got me fair and square. So be it. All right. Well, there's another band of bad guys taken down. But anyway, what was I going to say? I feel to a certain extent that these whole bounty things and just the stuff they add, for whatever reason, it kind of reminds me of like the little mini missions added in Frackin' Universe, which itself, those missions I think came from what was originally a standalone mod before they got kind of like assimilated in. But stuff like that, and it's cool. It's always nice to see when like developers take inspiration from the mod community. Mod community, of course, takes their inspiration from the developers, etc., etc. It's a circle of creativity and life. Which is why, for like the millionth time, I just want to say how excited I am to see what modders do once they get their hands on all these new features. Because that'll be cool. You know, like, this stuff is cool, but naturally, you know, modders, just because there's more modders than developers in the world, you know, they can do more. More, have more time, stuff like that. It's all good. Ox of the Rogue, we've leveled up. Our latest gang bus has given us a lot of funding from folks in this sector. So much so that I've been able to construct the development of a new, bigger station. Head on over there, partner. And that's where we'll end this episode, at that new station. Alright, let's see what the new station looks like. Probably much cooler. Oh yeah, that's definitely much cooler, and there's more people there. You want to know is a never nice thing now that I think about it? Hope you like the new station, partner. We've even got a peacekeeper supply store now. Nice. But what I really like about this update, the more I think about it, is that the peacekeepers, in a way, are almost like rebuilding the protectorate, which is something that I kind of feel that would have been nice if we could do, or if that had been part of Starbound's story. Oh, cool. So we can get peace credits now. Standard issue uniform for all members of the Turin Peacekeepers. All right. So the Peacekeepers, I mean, originally, if I'm remembering the lore from, like, what, 2 episodes ago? Like, a week or so ago, basically, when we first started all this. The Peacekeepers were always, like, a division of the Protectorate, but I guess the Peacekeepers are the new Protectorate. Captain Noble has me working on finding some new cases for you, Officer, sir. And what about you? I want to hear what you all have to say. Welcoming, my name is Officer Farmwall, and I'm here to assist in the proliferation of justice. Fighting space crime is such an uphill task. I feel like I'm merely a drop in the ocean. Oh, you're Officer Sarah. Also, that's a cool new computer. A neon computer. I like it. I assume the store's set of stuff will expand over time. Alright, what do we got now? So we're going after the Blue Captain Pals. But that'll have to wait, of course, until next time. For now, as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, or maybe leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking. And I will see all you in the next episode.